As a teenager, the last thing you want to do is make the same mistakes as your parents. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do right now to set yourself up for a very rich tomorrow. Watch and listen very closely as we begin the quest.
Young hero, wake up from your sleep. You've got much to learn on your journey to building wealth as a teenager.
Where am I? And who are you?
It is I, Father Time, and I know that you have a desire to not make the same mistakes with your money as those who came before you.
Yes, I do. Can you help me?
Only you can help you, young hero. All I can do is guide you on your quest and give you the tools and secrets you need to succeed.
I want it. Give me the tools and the secrets.
Here, take this. This will help you on your quest. Right now, you are only a level 13 hero.
Why? Because I'm 13 years old?
You're a wise one, young hero. Yes, because you are 13 years of age. And as you level up and progress in years, you will become wiser and closer to achieving your goals. But you must start now. That crystal ball that you have in your possession will connect you directly with the finance genius himself, Joshua Mayo.
Joshua Mayo?
Yes, Joshua Mayo. Whenever you have questions on your journey, simply lick the crystal ball and you will be connected directly with the finance genius.
Lick it?
No, I'm kidding. Don't lick it. Simply tap it once and you will be connected directly with Joshua Mayo.
Tap it once. Okay.
Now go. Time waits for nobody. The sooner you can begin your quest to understand how to build wealth as a teenager, the better off you'll be as you level up and progress in life. Levels 13 through 14, building your foundation.
I'm so lost, so lonely. Nobody's ever given me any direction. I don't know what to do or where to start to begin building wealth.
Oh, young hero, so young and foolish. You've got so much to learn. You can't be wealthy. You're either born wealthy or born with a special talent. And you don't have either.
Why would you say that?
Because it's true. But it's okay, young hero. Simply do good in school, go to college, and get a good job with benefits. That way, you can just play it safe and blend right in.
No, I don't want to do that.
You have no choice. You're just a kid. What do you know?
The crystal ball, Joshua Mayo. Maybe he can help me. Oh, Cat in the Hat, you silly cat. Joshua! Stock Market Bear? Is that you? I knew you could talk. They called me crazy. No, Joshua, it's not the bear. I've been told you're a finance genius. Well, that does have a nice tone to it. I need your help. Father Time says you can help me progress to the next level and build my wealth as a teenager. Yes, of course. Father Time. I can help you on your quest. What's your question? I don't know where to start. I'm a level 13 hero with no experience. What do I do? Well, the most important thing that you can do at levels 13 and 14 is start building a strong foundation. And you're gonna do this two different ways. The first way is by reading books. Okay, so there are two books that I want you to read. I've read both these books in my late teens and early 20s, and they had a massive impact on my life. So the first book is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Let's go over here. The next book is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So these are the two books that I want you to read. Let's go back to my desk. Okay, so these two books right here are a must read for your character development. Now, I understand, okay, you want to learn how to build wealth and all that stuff, but I'm going to tell you something that nobody else will tell you. Nothing that you read, watch, or listen to about building wealth will matter at all if you yourself don't know how to be an effective person that knows how to communicate with people. Go watch my video on the 5 best books on building wealth. All of those books will have a huge impact on the way that you think about money, investing, and building wealth. Now, if you wanted to take it up a notch, then you could also go and read books like Security Analysis and The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. And if you're like me and you want something slightly easier with pictures, then you might be better off reading Dr. Seuss. Thank you so much, Joshua. That's really helpful. Hey, can you send me those books? Do you mean like FedEx them to you or something?
I'll take care of it.
Thank you so much, Joshua. Yeah, you're welcome. Anyways, the next thing you want to do at levels 13 and 14 is just continue learning. Learn about money, investing, entrepreneurship, all that stuff by watching free videos on YouTube. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe and watch as much of my content as possible. Watch other YouTubers, listen to podcasts, consume as much free content as you possibly can. When it comes to learning how to invest and build wealth as a teenager, you shouldn't have to be paying for anything. You can find everything you need on the internet for free.
Levels 15 through 17, the pivotal stages.
I've spent the last couple of years of my life reading and learning from some of the greatest masters in the world. I can't help but feel like it's time to start taking action though. You know, doing something.
Are you talking to yourself, mister?
Yes,
You seem troubled.
I am. I'm scared.
Scared of what?
I'm scared that I'll try to accomplish something great, but then I'll fail. And then everybody who was against me will mock me. They'll laugh at me. I'll have wasted my time and I'll just look foolish.
Mister, why do you care so much about what everyone else thinks about you? They're not living your life. You're living your life, which means only you have control over your destiny.
Oh, young hero, after so many years, you still haven't wisened up. Look around you. What's everybody else doing? They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Going to school, getting a real job, and just trying to get by.
Of the billions of people in the world, what makes you think you're so different?
You'll fail, like everyone else who tries to be different.
You're a liar.
You're young and naive.
It's been a couple of years since I've talked to Joshua Mayo. Maybe he can help me. Joshua!
Oh, young hero, you scared me. It's good to hear from you again. How are you?
I'm scared, Joshua, and I don't know what to do next. I've been reading and learning like you told me to, but I feel like it's time to start taking action now.
Well, the best thing that you can do between levels 15 and 17 is just to try stuff. Listen, you can sit around and watch videos and read books about things all day, every day, but until you actually get up and start physically trying to do things, then you're not actually gonna know what interests you. There have been multiple times when I saw something online that I thought would be interesting, but when I went and actually tried it, I hated it. So you have to get up and actually try things.
For example, a couple of years ago, I stumbled upon this video about something called real estate wholesaling. It presented a very promising way to build wealth fast if you were willing to work hard. And so I watched more videos and became very interested. And so the following few weeks, I went and I started a new business called Cash Homes Plus. I even still have my promotional video for it.
Do you need to sell your home fast? Contact Cash Homes Plus today.
And then after a month of doing the business, I realized, wait a second, I hate this. And so I stopped, and then I moved on to the next thing, which was my personal finance blog, which I also started because I saw something else online that made me interested in starting a blog. But the point I want to make is you'll never actually know what you want to do if you're just sitting on the couch all day. You have to begin trying things. Does that mean that the first thing you try you'll fall in love with? No, you probably won't, and that's totally fine. But the point is that you have to start trying something. So what I want to do is make this as practical as possible. How exactly do you try something? Let's just say, for example, you've been doing research online to try and figure out a business idea. You say to yourself, I want to start a t-shirt business. I want to create clothing. What you don't do is just go to YouTube and watch a video about a guy telling you how I made $1,000 selling t-shirts. There's nothing inherently wrong with these types of videos. In fact, seeing somebody else's success can be inspiring. But the problem is that these types of videos don't show you the detailed processes of what starting a t-shirt business looks like. Instead, what you should do is actually go and find videos that teach you the actual processes of starting a t-shirt business. The costs associated with starting, material costs, software you might need, if you need your own custom website or if you can use a website like Teespring, how to market and sell your t-shirts, how to price your t-shirts, how to actually find the best quality t-shirts. Should you go with Hanes or Gildan or Bella Plus Canvas or Next Level? You want to research all of the nitty-gritty details about what it takes to start a t-shirt business, because this will give you a much better idea of what exactly the business entails and if you would actually want to do it. Now, what you should not do is go and research for the next 2-3 years and then never take action on anything. Find an idea, spend a week or two researching the idea. If after researching you still feel somewhat interested in the idea, try it. Every business that I've ever started, from the clothing brand I started in college to the several businesses along the way until now, I have always used this exact process. Find the idea, spend a little bit of time learning the ins and the outs of the business, and then start. If you don't start, then you'll just talk yourself out of it. We as humans are great at convincing ourselves ourselves that we're not good enough to do something, that we aren't capable of success, but that's simply not true. And the best way to avoid these thoughts is to simply start taking action. I personally have talked myself out of starting a YouTube channel for years. I actually had a personal finance channel a couple of years ago, and it was bad, like really bad. It's like maybe if you were good at drawing flowers, I don't know, or something like that, right? And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that because we all have to start from somewhere, and most of us start from zero. This channel that you're watching right now, at one point in time, was at zero. And the only reason it's growing is because I am constantly taking action. I was the one, 2, 3, 4 years ago watching videos just like this on YouTube, just like you are. I am no different than you. I was trying to find what it was that I wanted to do because I knew I did not want to work a regular job. And the only reason I found what it was that I wanted to do, in my case, YouTube, was because I just kept trying things. And so my biggest takeaway for anybody between levels 15 and 17 is to start taking action. Just try things. If you see a business idea online or a side hustle that even sounds remotely interesting, don't hesitate, try it. You're better off trying 20 things and not liking any of them than you are just sitting there and not trying anything and getting absolutely nowhere. That makes so much sense, Joshua. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. I have a really important question. Sure, ask me. What makes you so sure that... No, please, no! Young hero? Are you okay?
I warned you about being different. You're coming with me now.
Can't do it. I'm not good enough. Maybe they were right. Maybe I'm asking for too much in life. Maybe I just need to blend in, find a decent job to pay the bills.
Are you okay, mister?
Who's there?
Just a butterfly. What's the matter?
I feel like I see the world differently. Everybody keeps telling me to go to school, get a good job, and just live normal. But I don't want to do that. I want more. Much more. But every time I try to step out, I start to doubt myself. And then I just get scared and I quit before I even start. And so what's the point of chasing my dreams anymore if I'm just gonna fail anyways?
Mister, there's only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. Don't be afraid to fail. You will fail, and that's not a bad thing. And the pain from failure is only temporary. But quitting on your dreams, well, that will last forever. We all fail at things. At least the greatest of us do.
So how do I start?
By getting up and walking out that door. Your journey to success begins the moment you begin taking action.
The door's locked. How can I get out?
Life's greatest deception, and the reason most people fail. Have you even tried to open the door, or did you just assume it was locked?
What? How did you unlock it?
The door was never locked. You just assumed it was. Just like most people assume that they can't accomplish great things unless they're born with a special talent or gift. You can achieve anything you want, but you yourself must first believe it is possible. The door is unlocked for everyone, but only a few choose to open it and walk through. What will you do, young hero?
Levels 18 and above, the real quest begins.
Joshua, it's me, young hero. I need your help. I'm a level 18 hero now. What steps do I need to take? What do I need to do to set myself up for success? So, level 18 is a very important level because now, at least here in America, you are legally an adult, which means you can do things like open a bank account, open a credit card, start investing, and we'll talk about all those things. Let's make this as practical as possible. The day that you turn 18, I want you to do the following. If you haven't already, then you should open up a bank account, both a checking and savings account. A checking account is a type of account that allows you to easily move money in and out of your bank account. Your checking account is only a temporary place to store your money to pay for bills and to move money around to other accounts like your savings and investment accounts. And that brings me to the next account that you should open up, which is a savings account. Now, very important that you pay close attention here, okay? The savings account that is likely going to be automatically opened up for you when you open up your checking account is probably not going to be the best place to actually save your money, despite it being called a savings account. And that's because most savings accounts actually have very low interest rates. What are interest rates? When you put your money into the bank, that bank will pay you money for keeping your money there. But the catch is that the money that they do pay you is typically pennies on the dollar, if that. For example, a bank like Bank of America would only pay you 0.01% interest on your savings. That means if you were to deposit $100 into your savings account after 1 year, you would only earn 1 penny on your savings. That's ridiculous. Don't let these corporations screw you. I want you to go to google.com and type in best high yield savings account. Click on one of the top links. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna click right here on NerdWallet, and this will show you all of the best high yield savings accounts that you can open up right now. And so you can see Marcus by Goldman Sachs has a 0.50% interest rate, which is 50 times higher than that of Bank of America's 0.01% interest. American Express high yield savings, 0.15%, Capital One 360 savings, and many of these will have significantly higher interest rates than most traditional savings accounts that are opened up for you when you open up a checking account. And these right here are the types of accounts that you want to save your money in. Not Bank of America's 0.01% interest, but any of these right here on this list. Now, something else that I want you to keep in mind is that your checking account and your savings account don't have to be with the same bank. For example, my personal checking account is with Wells Fargo, but Wells Fargo has miserable interest rates on their savings, and so I don't save money with them. Instead, I've got different accounts with Goldman Sachs, American Express, and Ally Bank because they pay me way more money on my savings than Wells Fargo. And so for you, you might go and open up a checking account at the bank or credit union closest to where you live, but then you'll go and open up a high yield savings account with Goldman Sachs or Ally Bank or any of these other banks that pay a much higher interest rate. The next thing you should do once you reach level 18 is get a credit card. And the easiest way for you at 18 to start building up your credit is to either get a secured credit card or have a responsible parent add you as an authorized user on their credit card. Being an authorized user on somebody else's credit card lets you benefit from all their hard work. For example, when they go to the grocery store, use their credit card, and then pay it all off at the end of the month, that will have a positive impact on their credit score. And because you are an authorized user on that same credit card, your credit score will also be positively impacted even though you didn't actually do anything. Now, if you don't have a responsible parent, you can also go and open up a secured credit card. If you go to Google, type in best secured credit card, and then click on any of the top links, you'll find a list of the current best secured credit cards that you can open, and there's a lot of really good options here. Essentially though, with a secured credit card, you're depositing money into the card, and then that money that you deposit then becomes your line of credit. The next very important thing you should do at level 18 is open a Roth IRA. Even if you don't plan to start investing right away, opening a Roth IRA is 100% free and it's a step in the right direction. Basically, a Roth IRA is a type of investment account that allows you to invest your money into the stock market and build your wealth completely tax-free. I highly encourage you to go and watch other videos on my channel where I go into great detail about opening up a Roth IRA, getting started with investing, what to invest in, things like that. And the last thing you should focus on is just creating good overall financial habits. Financial habits are things like living below your means, saving more money than you spend, always saving a specific percentage of your income no matter what, investing your money consistently over the long term, getting into the habit of tracking your income and your expenses, and always working to increase your income. These are all things that most people do not do, and it's the reason why most people are not wealthy and will never be wealthy. You're amazing, and I will see you again very soon. Take care.